Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Krazy Kristy's movie reviews. Starring your favorite star, Krazy
Me.
Kristy.
Kristy. Okay, fine.
And making a guest appearance will be Kristy's
Dad.
Yay! All right, our first movie review will be a movie that we had high hopes for because of the name, because of the trailer, because we like movies like this. We like movies with a lot of action. We like movies with a lot of mayhem and destruction. But unfortunately, it didn't live up to the hype or the preview. Oh, wait a minute. There. I feel like the wolf in Little Red Riding Hood. Now I can see you better, my dear. Hey.
Okay, whatever.
What do you mean, whatever?
What do you mean, whatever? Stop it.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know how the ratings work, we base them on K's because Kristy is, of course, crazy with a K. And as you will see, she likes everything from Barbie to Jigsaw. So it's a little bit odd. She's kind of a peculiar girl, but anyway, let's get to the movie here. The first category is the storyline. What did you rate it for the storyline, Kristy?
2.5 Ks.
2.5 Ks? That's generous in my opinion. In my opinion, I'm being generous with 2 Ks. I think the storyline had some potential, but it was stupid. They spent way too much time pretending they were in a documentary and not enough time actually coming up with a movie people would want to watch. And if I hadn't already paid for it, I probably would have walked out. But I had paid for it, and we were there, and I'd already bought the popcorn. So, next category, action. What did you rate them for action?
There wasn't many action scenes. I think I'm gonna do 2.5.
You're gonna do 2.5?
Yeah.
Again, that's generous. I was gonna give them 2 Ks, but the more that I think about it, I realize they didn't really make an effort. They decided to create a boring movie about an exorcism. So I'm giving them 0 Ks. 0. No comments from the peanut gallery. Now, what's the next category, Krazy Kristy?
Specials. Special effects.
Special effects. Well, that's exciting. What did you rate them for special effects, Kristy?
1.
You gave them 1 K. I'll give them 1 K because the girl twisted her neck kind of like this a couple of times, and she may have permanent damage to herself for a movie that nobody wants to watch. And hopefully she didn't get typecast into being someone who's possessed and can't act. All right, what's our next category? Overall mayhem. This had the potential for great mayhem. I mean, if you think of some of the great movies with demonic possession, whether it's Amityville Horror or anything else along those lines, you're thinking, man, this has the potential. I mean, even the Exorcism of Emily Rose, that had a lot of activity in it. But this one here just really left me wondering why. Why did they spend the money, and why did I spend the money coming in? Anyway, what did you rank it for? How many Ks did you give it for mayhem?
I gave it a half.
You gave it a half? I think you're about right. I'm going to agree with you on the half. When they did have a little action, it was mildly interesting, but they had maybe 2 scenes with action in it. The rest of it was just a bunch of gobbledygook. So overall, what is your final ranking for this movie?
I gave it a half.
You gave it a half?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give it a 1 because I actually spent money on it. So I'm going to suggest this to everybody out there who's paying attention, and you have really no reason to pay attention to our opinion. But if you have absolutely nothing else to do, and you didn't have to pay for it, and you're bored and want to go to sleep and can't sleep in the middle of the night, turn on The Last Exorcism, and it'll put you to sleep. That's got to be worth something. I'm giving it 1 K. She's giving it a half a K. This is Krazy Kristy's dad and
Krazy Kristy!
Yay! And that concludes our very first movie review. Thank you.